It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him. And I hope he does that. At its best, politics is about bringing people into your cause, not turning them away. And our conservative cause badly needs more people. This is now his time for choosing.
That was Nikki Haley as she exited the race after Super Tuesday with a message to former President Trump. But many Americans have made clear they don't want former President Trump or President Biden. A New York Times Siena poll out earlier this month showed nearly 1 in 5 voters are unhappy with the presumptive nominees. But these so-called double haters could very well determine who wins in November. We sat down with 3 Virginia voters who expressed that discontent to see where they might ultimately put their support. It's your voice, your vote.
So I classify myself as a Republican.
I would probably classify myself as an independent.
And I would classify myself as a Republican.
52-year-old Elisa Baker was on Nikki Haley's Virginia leadership team. Now, she isn't sure where she'll put her support. What could change, Elisa, in these next few months? What are you looking for?
I think what's really hard for me right now is that both candidates that are now the presumptive nominees are really locked in a battle against each other, that are both fighting grievances, re-adjudicating a past battle. I don't have a candidate right now that's talking about our challenges and our problems as a nation and as a world. I need to hear that.
When you look at your own voting record, 2016, Donald Trump?
Yeah.
2020?
Oh boy, 2020. Standing there at the booth with the ballot in front of me, trying to give myself a pep talk, and then walking away from the ballot with a blank ballot.
Couldn't vote for Donald Trump again?
Couldn't vote for either candidate. Really struggling with the why do I have to keep voting for the lesser of two evils? We deserve better than that.
You had voted for Trump in the past, though.
Yes.
What was it that turned you away?
2016 Trump, 2020 Trump, 2024 Trump are very different people.
What's different about 2024 Trump?
A lot of people that have worked for him in the past say they won't come back. Obviously, January 6th happened. A lot of indictments have happened. And to be honest with you, I don't know that he wants my vote. Or those of us that supported Nikki Haley has been pretty clear.
That was a turnoff to you when he said that?
You know, I believe that the Republican Party should be a big tent. I think when we compromise, we get to the best solutions. So yeah, when you want to be an exclusive club, that's a problem.
This is the first time 21-year-old Nick Gamble can cast a ballot in a presidential race. But after voting for Nikki Haley on Super Tuesday, his enthusiasm for the general election is lacking. You don't really know who you're going to vote for.
I know who I'm not going to vote for.
Who are you?
I will not vote for Donald Trump. I can't associate myself with the Republican Party under Donald Trump. I agree wholeheartedly. The Trump we're seeing now is a completely different Trump than Trump of 2016 and even 2020. He's running a campaign strictly for revenge. I think he poses a clear threat to our democracy, our institutions. So the two options for me are either Biden, write-in.
And what about those people who would say if you do a write-in, then you might as well have voted for Donald Trump?
I disagree because if we have to choose between the lesser of two evils, and that's getting old, and I think if more people write in a name, it kind of shows that there is a dissatisfaction. I think a protest vote is a perfectly valid vote in and of itself.
So you're a college student. You voted for Haley. What is the vibe on your college campus?
People are excited about the election, but I think it's more so in opposition to Donald Trump. But there are also the voices who are more far to the left who aren't supportive of Joe Biden, mainly because of his support for Israel.
El Mehdi Marhoum sat out Super Tuesday. He says as a Muslim Republican, he doesn't feel either candidate has earned his community's support. I mean, you are the kind of voters who people say, well, if you don't vote for so-and-so, the race is so close, the other guy will win. That doesn't enter your mind.
when we pledge allegiance to the United States of America, not to the Republican or to the Democrats. So being a Republican, it doesn't mean that I have to vote against my community. There were issues with my community, like the Muslim ban and other things of a kind that my community felt that is not appropriate. But I feel like Biden still did not fulfill what I think he was supposed to fulfill.
Marhoum is frustrated by President Biden's support for Israel in its war against Hamas. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, more than 30,000 Palestinians have been killed in Israel's response to the October 7th Hamas attack. But Marhoum also points to Donald Trump's executive order banning nearly all travelers from 5 majority Muslim nations as a point of concern. As a Muslim American, that sounds like a single issue voter. That's more important to you than any other issue.
We had a lot of hate toward the community. We had the Muslim ban, so it's not a single issue. It was more of like a safety perspective. It was all the things that affected us as Muslims. But that rhetoric of going on against the Muslim community over and over makes us as a community not voting for either one of the two.
But Marhoum says he's still open to backing Trump. He wants to organize a town hall with Trump and Virginia Muslims.
If that town hall happens, I'm going to be a pro-Trump for sure. If that town hall doesn't happen, now I'm going to go back and look at policies, look at the best of the two evils. What's going to affect my community? Because keep in mind, each one of us vote based on our communities.
Is there anything that could get you to vote for Joe Biden?
I don't think so. There is no way for me to vote for Joe Biden. I think it's up to President Trump to win our vote.
If you had to vote today, Nick, who would it be?
Joe Biden.
I wish No Labels had announced something.
Same. I wish No Labels has announced something.
Is there a possibility you won't vote?
There is a possibility I won't vote if the thing stays as it is and the hate speech going on, so probably he's going to leave it blank.
Right now, probably. Yeah, and I hate that choice because that's not a good choice. That's not the way it should be.
Sounds like you wouldn't stay home.
No, I don't plan on staying home. I'll be voting. Begrudgingly, but I'll be voting.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.